What's going on, you guys? Coaster here. I will have a Raider video soon, so if you're all getting impatient, just wait. I gotta talk about this, because this is important. It's the final push. It's the A's in September. Here we go. I know one game's already been played, but this was, just finishing up the Rays series. Really, they weathered the storm very well in August at the end. It looked like they were going to have a nasty August, but they finished very strong. The bats have come alive at the right point. Really briefly talking about the second half, bats were dead prior to the All-Star break. There were some moments where the bats, I thought, were really just falling. Josh Donaldson fell off the map a bit. Lowry has been consistent. Otherwise, it's been pretty streaky, up and down. Coco had his bad moments. Reddick on the DL, not playing well this year. Chris Young, an automatic out. Cespedes even having his ups and downs, mostly downs, but at least his presence in the lineup means something. Kayaspo, good pickup as a batter. I don't like him as a fielder, but as a batter, great pickup. It's something you have to do that's under the radar. Got to find the guy that got the splits against the left-handed pitching. That's what he was for. Suggart's been batting well. Brandon Moss being Brandon Moss with power hitting. Pop on occasion. And even the platoon at catcher between Stephen Vogt and now Kurt Suzuki, who turned out to be a nice pickup because we gave up nothing for the rental. Welcome back, Kurt Suzuki. The defense at the catching is a lot better than it was with Jaso and Norris. That's what I will say. Defensively, we're much better there. But hitting, I hope Suzuki doesn't ground into a bunch of double plays. That's the offense. We know what he brings to the table. He doesn't bring a lot. So, going in, though, this A's pitching staff has not been the same compared to other times. We're used to great pitching. It's been good, and there is one consistent guy on the staff in the second half, and that's been Jared Parker. Give my credit to Jared Parker after a slow April. He's been playing great, lights out, all over the map. Loving what I'm seeing from him. Everyone else is a little streaky. AJ Griffin always allows a home run per game, maybe 2 home runs a game. Known for fly balls. Stan Straley, very inconsistent. Other guys, Bartolo Colon, injured. He didn't play well recently, but he played well to start, but we'll see. I don't want to say anything prematurely. Brett Anderson is back in the lineup, so, of course, it's good to see him. I'd be fine with him in the bullpen. I have no issue with that, so, hey, I'll take that. I got no worries there. So, the pitchers, very, very fly ball prone. They got not allow so many home runs. That's the only thing that's annoying. Bullpens had their moments. Sean Doolittle had his moments. He's also been good at times. I think Dan Otero's overachieved from what I thought. Blevins fallen down. Cook, streaky. Grant Belfour, if you look at his whip, it's horrible, but he's gotten the job done more times than not, minus 1 game. 1 or 2 games this year blown. We've been pretty good, though. For the most part, if you look at the wins and where they've come, they've finished a lot of those games very well. They're not scared to be down. I really love the way Nate Fryman has been as a pickup. Just great platoon guy. Good to see him on that occasion. He brings that interesting power, too. Never seen a tall player like that, like him playing baseball, so that's also pretty cool. But the A's, they handled that month of August very well. I thought they were going to be 5 or 6 back of the Rangers because they had a tough schedule. And the Rangers had a cupcake, not cupcake as in scheduled cupcake, but it was a lot of opponents under the record of 500. But the Rangers found ways to lose, and thankfully the Rangers helped us out quite a bit because they lost to teams like the Twins. They lost to teams like the White Sox when it mattered, and it's huge. They didn't take advantage of all that weak schedule that they could have used, and suddenly the A's are 1 game back. That's pretty good shape. Now for the A's, they can't overlook anybody. The Astros, they lost the series to them. The Mariners have had our number. The Angels, we should beat them, but even they've beaten us at times. It's a long season. Everyone goes through their ups and downs. But the pitching has got to be better. It's got to be at a higher rate than it is right now if they want to make the playoffs. So far, so good, though. They beat the Rays with pitching. Sonny Gray, what can we say? Sonny Gray's been looking good. I like what I'm seeing from him. I think he should hopefully be a solid guy for years to come. I don't want to see us give up on a player like him. Definitely. I know Billy Bean's been known to do that, but we'll see. Should be a keeper. Otherwise, though, just keep the pitching going. Melvin, make sure he puts people in the bullpen when needed, because there were times he put in 100 pitches on a starter, and he didn't have anyone going in the bullpen. I've seen them give up runs because of that. Got to make sure you got to be smart over those things. Got to know when to bunt, too. I don't like it when they're bunting with a guy on second and no outs. The times you bunt if there's a guy on first with no outs, or guys on first and second with no outs, that's when you bunt. And unfortunately, some guys can't execute the bunt. That's the problem. I know people hate bunting, but it is what it is. A couple guys have been down, like Cespedes and Josh Reddick, not playing so well this year, but it's all about being a team, and this team will take him as far as Coco Crisp does. If he's playing well, everybody else plays well. That's been the theory that I think a lot of people find. Others will just contribute at random moments. That's what makes this a team, is you don't see one individual shine, besides a pitcher maybe, but you'll see a lot of random contributions from everyone at bat. That's the best thing, and this team has heart. The Rangers on paper have a better staff. On paper they have a better lineup, but are they the better team? Head-to-head, I don't know. But the A's got to prove to everyone that they're for real, because I don't think it being a fluke anymore. They're 20 games over 500 in September, so to people say that, okay, last year was a fluke, no, they need to be quiet, because that's out and over with. This team is right in the hunt. I said they were going to be in the hunt for the division. I didn't say they were going to win it necessarily, but I had them in the hunt in my preseason video, so it's been all right. They've platooned well. They just got to get things together, and hopefully the pitching could come along when it matters. So they handled all that tough schedule well. So let me know what you guys think. We'll see you guys later. Go A's, and I'll talk after the season. Hopefully cover them in the postseason. Let's hope so. See you guys later.